Okay. Theoretically, I am now live. I don't know whether that is the case. Let me just double check. I don't want a repeat of the ridiculousness of last time and how long it took to get everything working. So let's see. I appear to be live. I've got audio. Right. We're back. We're back in AC Evo. Last time we rushed through the sports car, supercar, and hypercar license tests. You will see there's a lot of 1-star and 2 stars because I was rushing through. The reason I was rushing through is because I don't really care that much about road cars in sim racing games. They're fun. I really enjoyed them. I think some highlights were probably the Alpine. Where's the Alpine? The Alpine. This one. Not this one. This one. Also, the GR86 was pretty fun. The Ferrari was maybe a little bit under-braked, which was an interesting experience. But, you know, it is what it is. But today, we're graduating from road cars, and we're moving on into racing cars. The first of which is an MX5 Cup car. How exciting. The MX5 Cup is basically like my favorite car in sim racing because it's just so much fun to like go wheel banging with everybody else on like any old track. And it looks like we're going to be driving at Suzuka in the rain, in the dry, in the rain again. And we're going to do a hot lap. That's exciting. Hopefully we'll graduate into the BMW. Is that an M235i? I think it is. M2CS? M2CS racing car. It's the same as an M235i used to be, I guess. And then some GT2 cars. Well, GT2, GT3 Cup, Challenge Evo, that kind of situation. But that'll be fun. But let's start with something a bit slower. A bit more my speed. We do like an MX5 Cup car. I mean, who doesn't like an MX5 Cup car, frankly? Probably the best racing car in sim racing games for the most part. So, when I say racing car, what I mean is not necessarily just for hot lapping, but for like actually racing wheel to wheel. So for me, the what am I doing? I want to do the onboard settings. I think these are okay, but let me just double check that I am happy with these. I might move over. I've kind of repositioned my physical seating position, so I probably won't need to be so far to the left anymore, which is good. Yeah, this game kind of lives and dies on how this car drives for me, sort of. I'm interested in online racing. And this is like tier 1 of online racing. If it doesn't get this right, then for me, there's kind of no hope for this game. So let's see what we can do. Oh, it is raining quite a lot. I'm gonna need wipers. An okay launch. Honestly, no idea how this car is gonna perform in the wet. I've not driven it in the wet before. I have driven it a little bit in the dry, so I kind of have an idea of how it drives in this game, but oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay. We have learnt that in the wet it does not have much grip. Let's try that again. Oh no, that's the replay. We don't want to watch the replay. Let's try that again, shall we? Go. Okay, a good launch again. This time I'm going to brake a little bit earlier. And remember that I do not have downforce. And that I need to blip on downshifts. Oh, I've got way more grip than that. I could have gone way quicker than that. Terrible. I think the wipers need to be going a little bit quicker. That's better. Oh no. Okay, terrible. Absolutely horrendous. So let's do that again, shall we? What better? We got a bit more grip than I anticipated, but not much. We'll send it a little bit more into turn one, be a bit more brave, and just kind of anticipate those S's a little bit more. Okay, okay, oh no, oh, yo. We're good, we're in. That wasn't too terrible. Oh dear. Yeah. It's not going well. Wet driving is not easy in this game, especially with this amount of rain. Seems very wet. I've no idea where the grip is, or where the grip isn't. To be honest, I don't even know if this game simulates, like, the rubbered-in line or anything like that. Like, I don't know if the regular racing line is going to be slipperier than offline. It's not like there's any, like, giant puddles like some other games do. The hell was that? Do you remember when I said that I wasn't going to have any technical problems? Well, clearly I did have technical problems. Let's get back to it. I don't know what happened there. Like, everything just crashed, like my graphics driver crashed. That was very weird. We'll try again. It seems like everything's back to normal, so just send it, I guess. Anyway, this time we're gonna have a good lap. We're not gonna mess it up. Watch this. Oh dear. Oh, that was too much. That wasn't too bad. I did crash, but I got 2 stars. That's less bad. I'm going to move on from wet weather driving. We can come back to doing some wet weather driving another time, I think. I don't think I'm very good in the wet, apparently. So let's go to something I do know how to do, which is drive in the dry at Suzuka. This is better. This is more what I need. Right. Let's go. The hairpin, apparently, is what we're going to do, so I guess we're going to do all of... No, it can't be the hairpin as well. Maybe it is. From here all the way to the hairpin? That seems like a very long section for 44.5 seconds. Right, now we've got grip, we can absolutely send it. Yes, we can. This car is very sendable. Good. Okay, I could have braked a little bit later than that. Oh, it was a bit too aggressive on the throttle, that lost me time. 3 stars, first time. It's what we like to see. That was better. Should we watch the replay? Let's watch. Oh, never mind. We can't watch the replay. But we did it. We got 3 stars. First time. That's our first time 3-star challenge. I'm proud of that. I'm happy with that. Okay, spoon. Let's see what we can do around spoon. I think this is the hardest part of Suzuka, is this corner. Spoon curve. Probably by quite a long way. So... see what we can do. Can't remember the name of this corner, but it's a good corner. It's basically a straight, but with a curve. Because it's so easily flat out in most actual racing cars. Hot water spoon, I've done better. I'm not sure that 4th was the gear, but 3rd seems like it's probably too short. What do we get? 39.307. Oh. I reckon with a slightly better launch, I would have got that first time. We're going to try again. Try one more time. Oh, I was not paying attention. I was just revving. Try again. But this time, watch the lights. Slightly better. Slightly better. Yeah, 3rd gear. 3rd gear seemed better. Is this going to be enough? Oh, it's just enough. Just enough. Beautiful. We can watch the replay in here. I should have done this last time. Here we go. Smooth on the steering around this like really wide right-hander. On the brakes. Fairly late. Probably could have been a little bit later. A little bit hesitant on the way in, like wasn't sure what gear I was using. But second part spoon, really nice. All the way to the white line. Open the steering, perfect. I'm happy with that. Happy with that run. There's time to get. Maybe I'll come back to these at some point and try and set better times, but for now, it's pretty good. I think this is rain again, so this is going to go badly. Yes, it is. Okay. I don't think it's quite as wet as before, though. It's hard to actually tell how wet the surface is. I can see that obviously the rain on the windscreen, the really, really low resolution rain on the windscreen. I can't really tell if it's wet on the track anywhere. I'm sure that'll improve, it's only early access. As it gets better, Okay. That was horrible. Okay, I could have braked later than that. But on the outside there was slippery. 48. Yeah, there was a lot of time left in that. A lot of time. Do I want to keep doing the wet challenge? I don't really. I'm not a fan of wet driving. Not a fan of it. It feels okay. You know, it's not like the game feels bad, but I think I'll go for the Suzuka Hot Lap in the MX5 Cup. I don't know what the time is that we've got to beat, and I don't know how fast the time is. But it's in the dry, so I'm feeling quite confident that I can do this. There we go. Suzuka MX5 Cup AC EVA 0.2. I believe that's the version that we're on. Smooth into turn one. Didn't really have enough brake on. I was a bit short there with my inputs. That wasn't too bad. Use those revs in third gear. Did I have to take him out flat? I lifted, but I'm not entirely sure. Wasn't too bad through the Degners, coming up to the hairpin. See what we can do, try and rotate the car. That wasn't too bad. I was expecting a bit more wheel spin. I was again hesitant on the throttle, but it's fine, I've done worse. I'm a bit wide. I'll be losing a bit of time. What if I do that? Hi, Henry. Ooh. Not a good exit. I'm going to lose time all the way down the back straight down to 130. Oh, that's not good. You have something rocking and rattling somewhere near your microphone, I think. Yeah, probably. Is that just my gear shifts, or is it like constant? What does it sound like? Is it my wheel? I've got a new mic. I bought a very, very cheap shotgun microphone. It's not great, but it doesn't have quite as horrible a background noise as the previous one. But I may need to like position it better. What did I get? 33.9. Oh god, terrible. But I can maybe fix that. Happens on curves. Oh, it's probably just like NVIDIA broadcast is not doing a good enough job, basically. That's what it sounds like. What if I do? If I do that, my wheel, yeah, I mean that's pretty realistic. Had a plastic thing on a table rocking side to side really fast. I mean, that's kind of what I have. I have a plastic wheel on a sim rig that's rattling around. Let me see if I can improve this with a little bit of noise suppression in Discord. And then Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna say that's all you're getting. That's as good as it's gonna get. So we'll try. We'll try. I need to redo this lap because that was a terrible lap. You can tell me how bad the audio is when I drive. The game is too loud compared to my voice, is it? I'll fix that. It doesn't look like it is from the levels. Well, there, you've got a bit less game volume. Restart. Go again. Tell me how bad the rattle is. I mean, the solution to this problem is to, like, have a separate mic stand rather than have this on my sim rig. But I do not own a separate mic stand, so I'd have to buy myself a mic stand. Or, like, something. I might be able to rig something up, actually. I do have a bunch of camera equipment that I can mess around with. Oh no. Oh god. It's fixed. Oh well, I mean, tell me when I get some more curb action through here. Oh no. Okay. Oh dear. And track cut. What's it like here with the curbs? I'm not slow, you're slow. 1v1 me. You won't. Do I have mod in your chat? Henry is my #1 fan anyway, so... I am still getting, like, decently sized stutters in this game. But I am streaming, so why do I always do that? I'm too far to the left coming out that previous corner, and then I'm just turning in too early. Just awful. You are easily in the top 300 of my subscribers. If you're even subscribed. Better, so much better. That was the line. I was late on throttle, but that was the line. We got the line right. Okay. I'm driving terribly. I demand to get 3 stars in it. I got 3 stars on all of the dry license tests. Like some of them first time. I got 3 stars first time, and now I can't get. It's Suzuka. Why can't I drive this track? Okay. It is definitely easy to just like rotate the car and throttle a bit too much. Okay. That was better. I have no idea what that chat message says. It was too many words for me to glance at between corners, but whatever it says, I'm sure I appreciate the message a lot. What does it say? Have you considered multi-streaming? Yes, but I don't want to ruin my bitrate, and multi-streaming ruins your bitrate. Unless... you pay for one of the multi-streaming services, which I don't want to do. Plus, all my racing stuff's here on YouTube, and then when I stream things that aren't racing, use Twitch. Simple. No! What is that? The diff is weird. Like, why did the outside tyre spin up on throttle there? It's ridiculous. I think that corner's flat. Is true, but I'm also not subbed to you, Dan, right now, so I don't have the Princess Di emote on Twitch. 3 stars. It was a trash lap, but it was 3 stars. Could probably get like a 31 something. Annoying. Oh well, it'll do. It will do. It just required me sending it a little bit harder. Right, MX5 Cup, done. We're now... Oh god. Mount Panorama. Oh no. So it's the M235i, but it's Mount Panorama, which is a little bit terrifying. I mean, it's a pretty good emote. Right. Is this off traction control? It does. Traction control off. I bet that's not the quickest way to drive this car, but it's going to be the most fun. Oh, I need to change the view settings. This is horrible. Height, less, pitch, up, distance. Forwards. Maybe not that far forwards. Maybe not that far down. Maybe not that far pitched up. See that? It's probably alright. Try again. Traction still off? Yes it is. Might as well keep it spicy. I haven't driven Bathurst in a long time, and I haven't driven this car in this game. Driven it in ACC a while ago, and I've driven it. That's it. I think just in ACC. Maybe I've driven it in something else. Oh my lord. Hey. Brakes are pretty cold at the start of the lap. Oh, we can get 3 stars on that. Easy. 0.8 of a second. Watch this. he says. You pick up items with your VR controllers. You just like grab them. You know, like if you're running a marathon and you like pick up a water bottle on the way, there's tables around with a marshal. See that marshal's trying to hand me something? That's why he's waving that flag. So as you go past, you've got to use your VR controllers, just pick it up. But I'm trying to. This is a no mushroom speed run of this track. If I use the mushrooms, then you know obviously I could smash this challenge. 48.9, easy. Told you I'd do it second time. It's weird that the road car times seemed really difficult. And then the racing car times, I'm not going to say they seem easy, but like they're much more achievable. Hello? I think the game just crashed. Oh my god. Right. Try again. Come on, AC Evo. Sort yourself out. Not dropping frames, that's good. Encoder's not overloaded. CPU usage pretty low. Happy with that. Yeah, how's the audio levels? How's the video quality? Is it stuttery and horrible? Does the bitrate look garbage? Do let me know. Alright, we're back in. Has OBS actually? It has. Incredible. Right, we're back in. Back to the license tests. It did save the time. We're good. Number 2. Yeah, Mount Panorama's no joke. So some of these might be a little bit more difficult. I look crispy, good. I mean, I always look crispy. It's the lack of moisturizer. Right. Traction control off again. Okay. Okay, is that flat? It might be flat. That's not okay. 3 stars first time. Easy. Easy. Smashed it. You know what, that comment on my last video was right. I do love myself because this is easy. I'm just a pro. One thing I did realize when I was looking back at my at the VOD of the previous one, just to like see what everything looked like, is it sometimes looks like I'm looking at the camera or like I'm looking at myself in the stream. Let me. So this is my little like chat window, right, which is right next to the camera, but also it blocks part of the TV. So sometimes I'll be looking at just like a UI element down in the bottom, and it looks like I'm looking at the camera. I'm not, I swear. Maybe that's why that guy thought I love myself so much, because I kept looking over there like I was looking at myself. But like, my camera is so small on this tiny little monitor, I can't even see myself. This is why I keep asking what the video quality is like, because I have no idea. Ooh. Traction off. And yeah, I have tried driving faster. That's literally all I'm doing. It's just trying to drive faster. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, Mount Panorama. Oh no. I've done worse. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What? What happened there? It was like I ran over someone. I think I might have run over a kangaroo. It's fine. We'll fix it. Oh yeah, we are driving towards Haggis Elbow, you're right. If anybody in the chat didn't know, Bathurst, Mount Panorama, is in Scotland. I don't know which part of Scotland, but little known fact that it is in Scotland. And this is called Haggis Elbow. As he crashes. Also, I'm getting in COTA overloaded again, which I'm not too happy about. My frame rate felt horrendous there as well. What? My frame rate's like 40 FPS or something. Ooh, I wonder, because we were discussing this the other day, I wonder, is this video memory? How much VRAM is being used? RAM. Memory usage? Yes, my RAM is full. Graphics, texture pool size. Why? Do you reckon that's actually going to make any difference? It certainly froze the game for a second. And my frame rate is back to normal. So yes, it was a RAM issue. Try this again, but at more than 40 FPS. Can you see the... I don't think you can see the frame rate. No, you can't see the frame rate overlay. That's good. So I can leave that open without annoying you. But I'm getting... So I was getting 40 to 50. I'm now getting 120 to 140. Which is better. It's still a little bit stuttery. But it's okay. Oh no. That is not. Second gear corner. Third gear for Haggis Elbow. Third gear. No. It's roughly 5 FPS now. Can you see it? What's the frame rate like for you guys now? Because it, to be fair, it did complain at me when I changed graphic settings, but is it any better now? It's probably just OBS. The game has a capture the game. It looks fine on my end. Oh, it's back. Okay, good. Good. So you saying that you missed my excellent run? Disappointing. It's fine. You'll get to see it again in a second. Right. First straight and a turn. So this will be the cutting? Or is that a different part of this track? The straight and the kink and the little chicane. And I'm not doing the jump, so don't ask. What was it? Aggressive gear change? I'm assuming this corner is flat, so that's what I'm going to do. I was correct. I didn't do the jump, I'm sorry. Gotta be third. Second was awful. Somehow 3 stars. The wrong gear, and it was still 3 stars. I'll take it. See? Easy. Don't know why I bothered. They need 4-star challenges for the gamers. Yeah, that texture popping is real slow. There's definitely some VRAM usage issues going on. Because, like, I'm on DLSS performance mode, so this is running internally at 1080p. And now I've got my texture pool size on medium. I've got 16 gigs of VRAM. That should be more than enough for medium. And yeah, when I had it on high... Oh shit, traction control. That's better. That was embarrassing. Okay, a whole lap. Yeah, my 1% lows are like in the 4... Oh god, for a second there it was in the 20s. So, like, it's stuttery, the frame pacing is not great, but... It's a good guy, I don't... Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't want to nitpick the performance too much because it is early access, but the VRAM usage thing needs fixing. This time, let's not mess it up. Here we go. Brake a little bit earlier into this next corner now. Try not to mess it up quite as much. On the brakes. That was better. This bit is always difficult. Good. Right, we're going to be approaching this with more speed this time. So it might be a little bit spicy. It was. It was a bit of a safety lift a couple of times there. Due to cowardice. There's a safety lift as well, but that was necessary. Right, I know this isn't flat. Oh, that was close to the wall. Okay. It's alright. Bad. Bad. But I don't think, like, catastrophic. Just not good. I definitely think that no traction control is probably overall a worse idea. If I was trying to set lap records, I'd probably have like low amounts of traction control turned on. But this'll do. Oh yeah. I made the same mistake. I went to second when I should have been in third. Oh no! Oh, I was so close. I was so close. We'll do it again. Need to avoid second gear like the plague. Like, I only want to use it on that uphill section early on. Maybe the straight's called the Chase. Is the Chase a part of Bathurst? I don't know. They've all got names. I can never remember the names. To be honest, I can never remember the names of any corners on any tracks. Like, I think I know a decent amount at Spa and at Silverstone, and other than that, I'll pull up the Nordschleife, but percentage-wise, basically 0. Alright, let's not mess this up this time. You know what, third? I think third actually might be better through there. I wasn't having to manage the rear end as much. That was spicy. Just trying not to scare myself with the inside wall quite as much. That was better. Oh dear. Okay, this is slow, which is not good. Oh, I did it again! I braked too late into that. Oh. I am only a 2-star man. Clearly I am condemned to only being a 2-star man. Just dire. Okay. Slightly better through turn 1 this time. Still done better before, but wasn't terrible. I know my braking point into here this time. Better. Oh, getting on the inside curve. Sloppy. Bye, Dan. Yeah, on the throttle early through there in third is better. But yeah, a bit wide. Better through that. Second is unnecessary. But it wasn't the worst. I think that's the best that I've done so far. I'm happy with that. Okay. And on the brakes. Better there because I was a little bit earlier. Don't get baited by the cone. Remember, third gear. I was too early on the brakes and I reckon I've just ruined this lap. But shut your ass. A 24. It's more like it. We did it. 3 stars at Bathurst. Easy peasy. Alright. What time are we on? 1 o'clock. Should we do a race? Rather than doing these, maybe I'll leave these to another time. because these are going to take ages. What have we got? Brands Hatch, I'm assuming a hot lap. Imola hot lap, Laguna Seca hot lap, Suzuka hot lap. The Mount Panorama hot lap is going to take a while. So I'm going to go and do a race. There's no special events yet. Ooh, special events. What is this? Are these all hot stints? They're all hot stints. Okay. Hurrah. Right, I'm going to do one race. I'm also going to go after that. I'm going to buy myself a Mazda MX5 Cup. Because they're cheap. Look how cheap they are. What colour do I want? Ooh, manual or sequential? I mean, sequential, obviously. Red or white? Red. Configure. Is there anything I can change? Exterior. Ooh, right. We'll take the black banner. Headlights color. Yellow headlights. Body color. Dark, light blue, orange. What do we think? Dark red or the light red? I'm going to stick with the dark red. I like the dark red. Roll cage color. Black. Yeah, that's better. Wheels. Those 17-inch raised global forged Cup wheels or MD OEM Cup wheels. Yeah, those ones. 6-speed sequential gearbox. Cool. Apply. Back. Purchase. Yes. I'm now the proud owner of a lovely MX5 Cup. What does it look like in a track garage? I wonder. Beautiful. A beautiful machine. Right. Now let's go racing. Quick race. 3 laps. Starting at 2:15. Grid starting position. Last. Opponent skill, we learnt this last time. Maximum. Can't change the opponent behavior. Single mate. We're not going to do Donington. Ooh, Fuji would be fun. COTA would be fun. COTA National? I don't know how to do the little cut through on COTA National, that's the only thing. Don't want to do Suzuka. It's got to be COTA National. Weather. Should we go for scattered clouds? Optimum grip. Stay with static weather. I don't want to mess around too much. Assists as they are. Let's get going. See what happens. Right, setup. Don't know what I'm doing with that. Oh, I don't need that much fuel. I'm going to take the executive decision to slacken off the roll bars a little bit and to absolutely slam the ride height. Ooh, start the car. Here we go. Lights out at Suzuka. We're in last. And we are obviously trying to get to first. Everybody's slow into turn one. Hello, AI. Hello. Run it back. Did it save my changes in here? It did. Right, again. This time, trying not to get murdered in turn one by the air. Oops, start the car. And here we go. Right, should we see if we can do last to first? You know what, I'm going to be gentle into turn one and not try and overtake the entire field despite them being incredibly slow into here. Okay, we did it. Apparently there was a problem previously where the AI were a bit overly cautious. They do still seem pretty cautious. Okay, so this is the national circuit cut through. Oh, sorry AI. That's not too bad. Hopefully the AI will speed up a little bit as they spread out. At the moment, I mean, this is the highest difficulty on the AI, and they're not fast, are they? They're also not racing each other. I mean, you know, it's stop driving into me. It's early access. What can you expect? Very cold tyres still. Another track car. Right, let's see what we can do on lap 2. We got up to 12th. Okay, what have we learned? That AI can't race. So, I think at this point I can probably give my, complete thoughts on this game. Oh, this version of the early access. It is early access. It does not have very much content. It does not have very many features as of yet. There's not that many tracks, not that many cars. A lot of things are broken. The AI don't work, basically. They were all just driving in a line very, very slowly, not racing each other, and then crashing into me when I got near them. The license test is a cool idea. I like having that in the game and forcing me to do those challenges, save up money as well, and then buy vehicles that I want to drive. The road cars are fun. I think they have too little grip on traction and too much grip laterally, but I think that's kind of universal. It feels like there's too little grip on traction and too much grip laterally. This is just me comparing to other games, right? So I honestly have no real life point of reference. But generally, I would say all the cars drive great. I think the racing cars drive better. The MX5 Cup car drives well. It feels nice. The M235i felt really good. Faster cars, I'm going to put more time into next time. VRAM usage, ridiculous. Don't know why it's using so much VRAM. It's early access, so generally the performance is bad, and I expect that to get better. I'm not going to complain too much about it. I haven't driven in VR with this update, so I don't know what VR performance is like here. It used to be awful, but like just about playable. Supposedly it's better, but I don't know to what extent, so I can't speak to that. Graphics are nice, sounds nice. The wet weather physics feel a bit weird, but that might just be because I'm really not used to driving in wet weather, because so many games do it badly that I've given up, and I've not driven much iRacing in the rain, which apparently is pretty good. The wet weather graphics look terrible and need improving, and that's not just because it needs to look better, but I think it's actually difficult to drive when you can't see the surface wetness. Like, it just looks dark. It doesn't look wet. And so it's difficult to judge where the wetness is on the track. But, like, other than that, game's really fun. It drives really well. I can't wait for multiplayer to come out so I can actually do some proper racing. Yeah, I can't complain. So, basically, that's it. That's it. I think I might stream some Forza Motorsport at some point soon, because that game's had a big new update and apparently it's really fun. So I might stream some AC Evo again, but I will almost definitely drive some Forza Motorsport on stream at some point in the future. But yeah, if you did watch, thank you. Apologies for yet more technical issues at the start. I'm still figuring out how OBS responds to various games, and the way it responds to AC Evo especially is poorly. But it is what it is. Also, the rest of the stream setup is reasonably new, but it seems okay. The camera's not too terrible. I wish I could use my proper camera, but can't be bothered. The microphone's fine, I think. Everyone says it's fine. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. And yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.